thing will smoke thermal unfiltered all day long.
But it smoked like that too.
It did. So it's got a gasoline motor.
That's a pretty cool entrance right there.
Starts
I like that.
The diesel motor. It's got a little pony motor. And just to tell you, you know, and you guys probably seen these old shovels, but you had to be a real operator.
Oh, absolutely.
You see that bar coming out? So you had to actually use your shoulder. That was one of the brakes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the old girl right there.
So we're at Williams C&D Landfill today.
C&D Landfill today, man.
The full circle. You got C&D Landfill, mulch recycling, concrete, sand.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
We're gonna have fun today, fellas. It's gonna be a beautiful day. A little chilly.
It's a little chilly.
Y'all brought some cold down.
I know. We come down from the north here.
we're gonna go see what kind of trouble we can get into today. What we could tear up
and see all this. But fun story about this is I met you in Vegas last year. Yeah. We sat down and played roulette. No idea who this was, and 4 hours later,
I had an idea who he was.
You're like, I think I know who this is. I was like, I've never met the guy before, but we were buddies after 4 hours of playing roulette there.
I want to point out neither one of you were rich either.
I was.
I was poor.
If I'm not mistaken, you had to open your wallet a couple more times.
I'm pretty sure I did. And that's usually how it goes.
And you said that you were very blessed that they do not have casinos down here in Georgia, because you would be a poor fella.
I certainly would be, man. But we had fun though, man.
Well, long story short, your channel's Mr. Dig, right?
That's right. Yep.
Mr. Dig on YouTube. So you can check out all the stuff he has, all sorts of stuff. But he invited us up here today. We were coming down to Florida and to check out his operation. So let's enjoy the C&D landfill part, and we'll get to, oh, Santa Claus is here.
Hey, Santa.
Somebody threw Santa away.
He hangs out here till next December.
Is he the guard?
Kevin's out here.
Let's go see what we can find.
Let's go see what we got in the trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
That's it, buddy. That's Marco. He's been with me for
your yard man.
Forever. Yeah, he backs up all the trucks and checks all the loads.
So let's check it out. So I see a lot of cardboard here. First, people are going to say, "Why is there cardboard here?"
Why aren't you recycling the cardboard? And so we do have a facility that recycles cardboard, but I've got to have just cardboard at that location. And you know, here at the landfill, like I've said in a bunch of my videos, unfortunately here in the southeast, it's cheaper to landfill
to dump it
than it is to recycle.
Well, it's like you flat out said, it's a third of the price to dump it. Yep. Say it's 25 bucks a ton to dump it, and it costs you $75 a ton to recycle it. People are just going to dump it.
They're going to take the cheaper option
and carry on with it.
So you know, unfortunately, we have to go after the metals. That's why we got this hunter here with the magnet. We got to go after what's going to actually pay for itself. Correct. Because we would lose money pulling this cardboard.
Oh yeah.
Up the trash.
For what it costs to do that. So that's your new D6?
That's the new D6 right there. We've got Antonio in it. So what he'll do is take the dozer, keep this tipping floor clean, push up to the compactor where they can just walk the trash in, and that's where it's gonna live the rest of its days.
So they kind of scattered out. He goes through there, picks out any metal.
Yeah.
It gets pushed up there, and then it gets walked into the hillside.
That's right, yes, the hillside there is what you call your working face.
Okay.
So he'll take that, scatter it up there, and the name of the game in the landfill business is compaction.
The tighter you get it, the more volume you can put in there.
The only thing we got to sell is airspace.
Yeah.
So the more you can pack into 1 cubic yard of airspace, the more profitable.
So this being a C&D landfill, no household trash. It's literally construction debris, shingles,
and
demolition stuff.
Anything used in the building process or the demolition
comes out here.
It comes from the wrappers from sandwiches.
So it's a byproduct for paper making. Sorry, you got a 160 Hyundai here with I guess a grapple and a magnet on it?
Yep, that's a Bateman demo mag on there. And so you can see the gen set sitting up that little blue box on the back of the Hyundai there. When he clicks the button, it'll energize that magnet. And so right now he's just getting any kind of metal.
Any little pieces.
So they pick that nail up at the landfill.
They dump it out, he kind of rakes through it, picks out anything.
That's right.
It's, you know, worth the time for the excavator to pick out.
Yep. And then he'll too help customers. You know, a lot of times loads will get hung up.
He can reach in there and grab it out. Yeah.
Get it out. Sort through if we get anything that comes in that we shouldn't. That's kind of like the literal thumb of the landfill.
Well, most landfills don't have this, so you either have that or that, and that don't help a whole lot when your load's hung up in the...
Not a bit.
And a lot of them for safety, they're not allowed to help you too, so you got to undo it by hand.
That's right. But that machine's been really, really good for us, man. And, that's all it does all day long.
Is pick through it. So you said last night we were talking that you're shooting for like a 20%. Right now you're at recycling about 20%.
Yep, 20% by volume of
what comes in.
Tons, 20% by volume. The majority is made up in metal, and then a lot of concrete, which we'll go see some concrete.
Yeah, you sort through that, yeah.
Here in a little bit. Yeah, hopefully we'll get us a good many trucks coming here in a minute.
Get some good videos of that. I see your tire selection over there.
Yeah,
so
yeah, we can't bury tires, so you have to pull those out.
So do you have, I assume you have to recycle those?
Yeah. So those will go to a local facility. Actually, they'll grind them up and burn them.
What is the actual reason they don't want tires in the landfill?
Well, believe it or not,
they don't compact,
but they catch on fire.
Really?
Yeah, when they get squished down in amongst the trash there, some kind of chemical reaction with the wire tread.
They can actually catch on fire. Okay. I just always heard that they never compact and they just always they flow back to the top.
I have not figured that out. I don't know how scientifically that works. Because you think about putting a tire right
and it'll eventually come back to the top. That's crazy.
Somehow. I ain't figured that part out yet.
All right, so he's picking up all that little bit of stuff.
Yep.
It looks like he's got about a half a 5-gallon bucket of nails.
Yep.
What does he do with that? Put it in the backhoe bucket?
Yeah, he'll put it in the backhoe bucket and they'll take it to the metal box. But you know, trying to keep this working floor clean is like huge.
So now he's gonna go over there and
put it in the bucket. Yep. But just trying to keep, you know, tires, the trucks from getting flat tires and keep the floor clean. But it's a constant battle because you got about 175 trucks coming in, dumping in this one little area every day.
You got to keep it concentrated. And I'm sure it's like first thing in the morning, everybody's here, and then you get a little bit of a lull, and then
we're kind of in a lull right now, and then we'll get another wave.
Once they go back, drop those containers and come back.
And pick up new ones,
So he's going to take that and walk it over there, and
and then when he has time, he'll take it and go dig through the working face. Or the guys will call him on the radio, say, hey, I got a big
chunk of metal, come get
something over here we need to get out.
You said everything comes here. Everything.
There's no telling what you might find.
Looks like we got a load of, I see a pallet, some foam.
Yep, a lot of styrofoam.
All,
it's not windy.
I hear some nails or some metal.
Yep, there's some money falling out of that.
That looks like that was the bottom of the pile they cleaned up.
Yep, that was probably the end of the job right there. Styrofoam and paper, that stuff really becomes just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Especially on windy days. That's the other reason why we try to cover it.
I saw exactly what you were talking about. Right in the center of that pile was a tire.
Yeah. They'll bury them.
They buried the tires in the center.
And they're gone.
And then gone. Before you even have time to pick through there. So he's going to rake through the pile, pick out any metal, anything that shouldn't be in there. And then that gets recycled, and then it gets shoved up the hill. So like you were saying, it's unfortunate, but until it costs, you know, it's a third of the cost to dump it as it is to recycle it here. So
got no other option.
There's really,
people are going to choose that.
People are going to take the cheapest route, and it's like,
and I get it.
You can't fault them for that, but it's like all that could have been recycled.
Yeah, probably 75% of that whole wall right there
could be recycled.
Could be recycled in some.
But like you said, when it costs 3 times as much to recycle that as it does to just dump it and carry on, that's what's going to happen. So, all right, looks like he's got that ready for somebody to shove up the hill.
Ready for somebody to get in there.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Give me a power saw.
No, I'm sure it works real good.
Appreciate you, man. Ain't no problem. Chris, if you want to, you can just climb up on the wheel there.
Yeah, you did.
I got a lot of stuff that's missing steps too. I said I got a lot of stuff missing steps too.
Carry this up there when you go.
All right. It's landfill day.
Hey, he's even got the machine pretty clean for you, Chris.
It's like he set it up for me here. You know what the best thing is?
What's that?
Christmas tree.
Oh yeah. All right, so again, this thing is super easy. Yep, you never come out of first gear, forward, reverse, up, down on the blade, gas, and brake.
That's it.
Yep. And so what I like to try to do, Chris, is I'll go ahead and just drop my blade all the way to the ground.
Yep.
Right in front of the pile of trash. And then I'll come up a little bit, just a couple.
So you're not digging into it?
Right, just come up a couple of inches so you're not scalping the working floor.
Yep.
And then just as you push it up the hill, just slowly come back on your blade.
A little bit.
Let that trash just kind of fall up under the blade. And then the big wheels right there get it. And then you're officially a compactor operator.
Compactor operator.
All right.
Well, all right. I'm going to teach Mike how to run it, and then he'll look good running it.
There you go. That's why he let you go first, wasn't it?
Exactly.
All right. We'll see you up there on the hill.
Push the top of it before you cut it.
You want to cut it off? Might have to give that boy a job.
About $9 an hour.
There, yep. I was thinking $7.50.
There you go.
We might could go $9.
Maybe.
We'll go grab something to drink. You want something?
I'm good, man. Heavily modified.
Nada. That looks like a can of orange paint somebody ran over on the back of the blade there. So he said the main thing is just drive over it and crunch it down as much as possible. It's all about about getting it condensed down. As you can tell, those tires are doing a phenomenal job. Wheels, they're not tires. Wheels. Wheels.
Oh, wheels.
Wheels. She's bumpy. Well, the hour meter says 3,000, but that is not the original one.
What? How many hours?
Hour meter.
Oh, there's no way.
See if we can get our pipe right here. It's kind of hard to see like how deep you're going.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of
I don't really think it matters.
grading out here.
I don't know, that was a pretty good pass, that last one I made. Right.
Plus minus 18 inches.
Plus or minus, no, 1 hour, 18 inches.
Where's your tilt?
There is not one. You got up, down. That's it. I'm gonna tell you what's true, it crunches everything you drive over though.
That's its job.
Crunching it down. A beloved mattress. Never drive over one of those.
It'll be all, it will become the
All right, time to go. Time to leave. Fun stuff. All right, let's give Mike a try here.
Obviously trash is harder on equipment.
Oh yeah.
What's your common repairs?
So a lot of times on this, they're pretty much bulletproof. I mean.
Oh yeah, heavier seals, everything,
Yeah.
guards.
So we've got 4 of them.
Oh wow.
We have to have 4 of them because the use they take is just an application. Something's always breaking. Usually hydraulic lines. As far as like major components, engine, transmission. These things are rock solid. A lot of seals.
Of course, natural wear and tear.
Just because there's no suspension on that machine.
Right.
All day long. It's fun as hell to run there. I think Chris is having a good time.
I know he is.
All right, so Mike's getting the lowdown on the compactor. He's sorting through a load right here. Look like we got 2 refrigerators and a washer and dryer, or a dishwasher. So he's gonna sort through there. Got a microwave. No, that's a fireplace. So he's gonna pick all the metal out, recycle it, and then the rest of it pushed up the mountain. Break all the plastic off, more plastic than anything else, so trash. Get some paint cans. So you got that under control?
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Let's see if you told him anything.
He's messing up my lift. Already. I mean, it was just flawless.
Yeah.
He just needs to run over and pack it in. I got it where it needed to go.
He said he was in need of a little stress relief. He's gonna go up there and
Crush them, yeah, just crush. I mean, I guess you can't drive over it too much, can you? I told Kyle, I was like, oh, there's a mattress up there. I was like, I better not drive over that.
The mattress is
I was like, we'll have to leave after that one. It'll be wrap around everything.
So yeah, he'll take that magnet, just go through.
And just kind of sort through there.
Yeah, because this is kind of a sketchy load. This is not a typical C&D. So
yeah.
You got to take your time and go through there and make sure nothing's going to get buried.
This shouldn't be buried. So he's going to grab that and go over there and put it in the metal dumpster.
Thank goodness there was no food in the refrigerator.
That'd be a little raunchy right now.
Oh my God. That's one of the worst smells ever.
And there he goes. Well, Ryan, this is quite the hole here.
Yep.
With the compactor down there for size reference.
Size reference. Yeah, I think we got probably a 3-acre hole.
Yeah, we're about 60 feet deep at least. Yep. So you say right now, so this is as deep as you're going. This will be the next sale for the landfill.
That's right. This is the base elevation right there. That's the limit.
So you're selling the sand, using the sand for cover material. So winning for both worlds there. Yep. But right now you're using it because they have a big asbestos job. Yep. And they're dumping the asbestos. As you see, those are lined loads right there. So they'll take that, push that over into the pit, and then they have to immediately cover it up.
Yep. Yeah, immediately when it comes in. So in a few minutes, the guy will come down with the compactor.
Push it over.
Take the excavator and cover it with soil. Yeah, this is an old textile mill that's been abandoned for a long time, so they decided to tear it down.
Tear it down, and that was a good spot for it in that corner right there, wasn't it?
We keep it separate down here and take much better care of it than having it up on the main one.
Yeah, well, you don't need that all stirring around with so many people. It's easier to come down here and push it off.
That's right.
And then, but eventually, once your next phase will be come down here, they'll be coming down the ramp dumping.
They'll be coming down the ramp
and then
start building it like layers of a cake.
But like you said, 800 tons a day, it won't take long to get that raised up to, they're literally just coming in here, and you'll have that whole bottom covered in a week.
It'll fill up quick. It'll fill up quick, and then we're going to have to work on digging the next cell, which we already are, and we'll go show you guys that here in a little bit too. But yeah, we're just chasing ourselves, man.
Cool deal. Another part of the landfill you don't see much about, Mike. Look at all that stuff people actually threw away.
Crazy, ain't it?
But it's like Ryan said, when it comes in a little bit at a time, 5 pounds, one little coil, you don't really pay attention. But once you separate it all the way out and you got a little mini junkyard going on down here.
It's not anything to each individual, but whenever you get the quantity he does have coming.
Absolutely. That's a lot of value right there.
He definitely maximizes space.
He's I'm impressed with the amount that I mean, it does look like there's a lot going to waste, but he's doing the best he can with the resources he has to make the best of it, for sure.